Hey guys, this is James Cash with your Realty Group at Real Estate Brokers of Alaska. I'm coming at you pre-recorded with a weekly residential market update. And remember, if you've got time to drink coffee, you've got time to know about the real estate market. Happy late Valentine's Day. Let's go. Let's go. I always do that. Whatever.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo! Welcome. All right, this is the first full week in February 2-3 through 2-9, right? First week in February, stay with me. Put your coffee down, quit messing around, let's get into it. This week I'm gonna come at you with a little bit more stats and try to make it a little bit more coherent. Reminder, I'm gonna go weekly updates at the start of the month. I'm gonna do a monthly update, so just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to our Facebook so you can stay up to date on this week in real estate. All right, this week we had 466 active properties. Last week we had 475, so we lost 11. I can tell you from experience, Fridays are usually very heavy list days. Yesterday, I didn't see a whole lot of new listings, so this can be kind of indicative. Maybe sellers are uncertain. Maybe it's just a week-to-week fluctuation. I have no clue. The truth is, I don't know of anyone else doing a weekly update report, so all this data is going to be a little bit hard to extrapolate. I'm just here to give you a brief overview of what's going on, but I can tell you we're doing pretty awesome. New properties this week, we only had 42, but last week we had 51. So we're down 11 new listings. Maybe people are getting a little bit more hesitant to list. Maybe it's just a week-to-week thing. I wouldn't really worry about it. Pended properties. We pended 35 this week, but we pended 50 last week. So we're down 15. What does this mean? Well, who knows? But what I can probably say is it was Valentine's Day this week. Happy Valentine's Day. And people probably had plans. So week-to-week fluctuation, down 15 is no biggie. You could blame the interest rates there climbing up. We'll get to that here in a second. Closed properties. Sold 11 this week and we sold 29 last week. So we're down 18. What does that mean? Well, nothing really. Going back a couple years, it looks like a pretty decent average. It was 18 in 2016, which was a pretty strong year. So I wouldn't really worry about that. And mind you, when we sell a property, we pended that property about 45 days ago. So we'd have to look at the stats from 45 days ago and what interest rates were doing to really make that kind of extrapolation from this data. So how does it compare year over year? That's a great question. I pulled stats from 2017 and 2016 and also 2013. Why 2013? 2013 was a rocking year in real estate here. We sold a lot. So knowing that we sold a lot in 2013, how does it stack up to this week? Well, so closed and pendings, we want to look at those two because that's what's happening now and what will happen in the future. We pended 35 this week. In 2013, we pended 42. So that's pretty good. We're on par with that. We closed 11 this week. We closed 18 in 2013. Still pretty good. Big picture time. I still want to talk about the interest rates. They're climbing up. The average interest rate in 2015 was 3.85. Average interest rate in 2016, 3.65. So they took a little dip. Average interest rate in 2017 was 4.10. Interest rate right now is sitting at 4.24%. If you're wondering, I pull these stats on the internet. So if they're not what you heard, blame the people at Bankrate. But you can see the trend is going up. And with what the Federal Reserve announced, you can bet we're probably going up. Is that really a bad thing? Probably not. I've seen people with interest rates at 12% from years ago. They're still at a historical low. Can I get a chart on this thing? No? Yeah? Okay, cool. So let's talk about a summary. What's going on week to week, year to year. Inventory shrunk by a very small percentage, which is a good thing for sellers. Although listings are historically high year over year, so it's still a good time for buyers. But that interest rate, historically low. Let's not forget that, okay? Historically low. Once again, if you're looking to buy, go to your lender just in case. Get those interest rates locked. To Mr. and Mrs. Seller out there, or Mrs., get your homes ready. Beat the crowd. You don't want to get lost. I get a lot of people who say they have a little bitty project, and it's really, really, really big, like this big. What can I tell you from being on the streets and kicking in doors? Yeah, literally, I kicked in a door this week. No, yeah, I kicked in a door. With my foot. Buyers are complaining they either want a deal, they're going to beat you up on price, or they're being really picky. You got to have the features in that home's got to be pristine. Remember that when you're selling a home. Lots of inventory out there. Is your home in good condition? Ask yourself these questions. Have you had enough? Good, we're done. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, same time. Maybe not same time, but definitely not a Saturday. If you have any questions, want any other reports, send us a message. You can follow me on Twitter at James F. Cash. Follow our team on Instagram at Hero Realty Group. Check it out. It's a sick page. And yeah, thank you.